Everyone happy? Now you've got gloves on, you seem almost happy with your life. Oh, I know what to do now. I know what to do now. Right, what you're going to do, you're going to use it as a fencing line. If people come up to you and they're being aggressive and that, you don't go, what? What? I don't know why he punched us. Your hands were behind your back, your chin was sticking out, and he was overly aggressive. At what point in time do I have to go, oh, fuck? Yes? If you stand square on, you'll get hit. They line you up better than you do. If you don't see their line up, they'll use it against you. I practice on bigger shoe sellers. That sounds awful. Bigger shoe? Yes, quite large, yes. Use your hands as a fencing line. If I was there, I don't want him in it. If he's on his head on us and things like that, or he's moving forward, he's going to use his head or his hands or use any sort of striking element to us. I need to get it so I'm a comfortable distance. Like dirty dancing, you have to have your own dirty dancing distance. You like that? You have to have the dancing distance. So, whoa, whoa, spaghetti hands, whoa, leave it. Yeah, you have to get it so they can't get to you. If they can get to you, each element is the next bit they'll do. If I was over here, I would strike, which we'll get to later. If I was here, I'd use my hands. If I was here, I'd use my elbows and knees. If I was here, I'd use my head. Yes? And you're going to try all them today. Be fun. The reason why we're starting on hands rather than legs is because I don't do this. We're having a fight. You never said we're going to do this. Right, I'm ready. Come on. Yes? It's the stance isn't what you think. People go, you have to get in a stance. Oh yeah, crouching tiger, hidden Geordie. Yes? It's not that. The stance is you. The stance is your personality. People will watch things, read things, watch videos. We had people on courses that'll make the best impression of someone else. I'm quite a good chava. I can do quite a mean chava. Yeah, but it's just a role I'm playing. Some people literally try and use that as how they fight. They don't fight like that, but they'll try to do the best interpretation of somebody else. The only person that fights like you is you. The only person that feels you is you. So you've got to be yours. I'm going to give you examples and you pick and choose the ones you prefer. Yeah? I'd have to have my hands above his. If his hands were above mine, he can strike me better. I use it as sensitivity. Don't use it as keep back, keep back. It's not a boy band concert. You're not trying to hold them back, yes? You're trying to keep it so it's quite tactile. Well, mate, it's a problem. There's no problem here, is there? No problem?
Not yet.
Good. There's got to be one. I don't think so. Possibly. I hope not. Oh man, you're such a big guy. I don't want to hurt you. I wouldn't want to hurt you. God, fuck now. You're like stone. What you're trying to do is de-escalate it, which we've done at the start. Everyone does that. You don't de-escalate like, hiya. Don't pick on me. Yes, I've seen the slaps before, understand? What we're going to do is use a line-up and fence. A line-up and fence is yours. You're keeping a barrier between you and them. If your barrier's not there, they'll take it. It's like when people go, oh, I had to get past the gap. If I give them a gap, they'll take it. If I don't have something up here, you'll just keep travelling forward. At this point in time, you'll find that you can't fend them off. Is that right, Sean? 2-on-1? Wow. We had a thing a couple of years ago where Sean was the doorman and there was 2 people on him. He nearly invited them in, sat them down, got a drink for them. Come in, your last free. He's a lot better now than he used to be. But it has that effect on you. You get somebody intimidating you, or like in your fucking bar, or fucking, how are you, dickhead? You're fucking, just because you think you're hard, because you've got a SIA or the Wayne's World badge or some fucker on your arm with your name on. Thanks, I'll see you later.
All right.
Yeah. Everyone has that effect. They'll try it, but they'll try it verbally and a physical presence first. They don't ever come up unless they try to sneak in like that. I've just left my coat. Yeah. They'll be overly aggressive. So what you try to do, whatever he says to you, whatever he does to you, ignore. I hear Charlie Brown's teacher. If you don't know who Charlie Brown is, YouTube it. Yeah, because whatever they say means nothing to us. Doesn't make any difference to me. It can't deviate from what I'm doing. What are you fucking looking at? I don't know, it hasn't got a name tag on it. I'm not bothered. You can't be bothered. If you're bothered, you probably shouldn't have been there. You probably shouldn't have been there in the first place, but unfortunately at that point in time you are. All the verbal dissuasion, all the things of avoidance where you shouldn't have been in the place. You stand there with your ego pint gun, paid fucking £3 fucking 70 for this, I'm drinking this bastard. You'll drink it, and there's a fight kicking off, and you're like, just move your pint over a little bit. You're not even close to me yet. They're still not close to me yet. If there's a place like that, don't go in it. But everyone goes at the same thing. £3.70 pint, £3.90 pint, oh, cocktail hour. They'll stay there because of ego. Don't let your ego rule your life. If it's not a nice place, don't go. You'll never find a big bar with a big neon sign, this is not a nice place to drink. Like that. It's the feeling you get off it. People vibrate the same feeling. When he's there and he's aggressive and he's over, use this as a line. He'll say something like, don't touch us, get your hands off us, things like that. Touch us one more time, I'll fucking destroy you. Things nice, pleasant things. You know, like, oh, verbal banter. I've done this before in a class. The children's class use the fruit and vegetable game. You have to name fruit and vegetables, and then when they get the same one, we say snap. So Malal will say fruit.
Banana.
Kiwi.
Banana.
Snap. Yes? But what it does is it gets you verbal in tune with your technique. The kids' class aren't allowed to swear, well, not all of them. So you're trying to do it in that context. What you're going to do is pick your best punch. You're martial artists, you've all done some training, whether it's 1 week, 20 years, 30 years, 49 years, or just on Wii Sport. You've done some punching. Yeah? So what you're going to do is pick your best style of punch and punch it. It's not my rules, it's your rules. Left hook.
Okay.
For a left hook, I prefer this. I always like saying something. What you're about to do, is that right? Where is he? Glenn? Oh, Tourette boy? Right, if you notice, Glenn hasn't got Tourette's, but when he trains doing this technique, he sounds like he has Tourette's. Right? He's not just out for the day, he's out for life. Yeah? So, what I would like you to do is say something. Say something as a verbal trigger. The harder bit is to hit things because you used to hit things. The only times you'll say something when you're sparring is if you're winning. Oh, you like that, do you? Do you? Do you want some more of that, do you? Do you? Do you? Yes? A lot of people do that in sparring. And fortunately, when you get outside and you go, fuck off! It turns into that. You have it planned in your head, you've been in your bedroom practicing your best Saturday Night Fever moves, and go, I'm out tonight, I'll be doing this. Somebody comes over, what the fuck are you looking at? And you're like, don't know! It's a bit like talking to a girl. You like a girl for the first time and you walk up to her, like, and you go, cool words. Hiya! Oh. Yes, it's that. It's the same effective adrenal, whether you're striking, asking for a date, or punching someone. So what you're going to do is pick your best movement. What's your problem? What's your problem? What are you trying to say? It can't be. What are you trying to say? Yes. Like I said, you're doing a wishful warm-up at the start. That's truly what it is. A wishful warm-up. You can't go, want to fight? Hold on. Oh, right. What are you trying to say? Yes? It has to be a bit more casual than that, because they're going to make it that way. Yeah? You pick your technique, uppercut, hook, any hand technique in this case, any hand technique. Off you go. You've got a couple minutes to do it.